Good afternoon, dear students. Today we are going to talk about AVL tree data structure. That point we have cleared previously, that is what exactly it's required. Okay, again, we'll look for it. And I must say thanks to the slide share, they have given the fabulous presentation here. So I'm using it, okay? No. So basically it is a balanced binary tree. So we have know that the disadvantages of binary search tree is that its higher can be as a large as n minus 1. So the time complexity of binary search tree is log of n that we have seen previously. So now we'll focus on example so that you can understand. Just concentrate on this example, that is everyone knows that the BST having the time complexity is log of n, means it is half. Okay, so why it is half? Because if you are considering this example, okay, if I want to search the element is 3, okay, 3 is less than 4, that's why I'm directly searching for left side, not for right side. So it should be the time complexity is half. Okay, now just see the second example here. The tree should be in right skewed BST. You can understand this point here. That is what right skewed binary search tree that we'll need to focus on. Just concentrate here. This tree. Okay. So this tree will be what? Right skewed BST. If I want to search in this tree, the element is 7. So I need to check from first element to last element. Means this is what? This is what actually, if I want to search 7, so total number of elements is 7. So time complexity also big of 7. Means that I'm just searching for right side only. Okay. Means if the in right side, it's right skewed binary search tree. So again, there is n number of elements are stored in the tree, means time complexity required big of n. So what is the use of BST here? Okay. So again, the time complexity is similar as a binary tree. So that's why we have to balance that tree. You can see that it's imbalanced tree. Okay, imbalanced BST. So we have to do the part for balancing the tree. That's why the new technique comes, that is BST. Okay, that we need to focus on. Okay, so I hope you even clear this point. So the balancing binary search tree, there are different algorithms for keeping binary search tree balance. The first one is Adelson-Walensky-Landis, that is AVL tree. It is called as the height balance tree. Then splay tree, and other self-adjacent tree, and B tree. Another it is multi-way search tree. These are the tree used for balancing the BST. Okay, so now we'll talk about the AVL trees. So the author of this, inventor of this AVL tree is Adelson Walensky Landis. Okay, this is the author of this tree. So Adelson Walensky Landis is the author. So the first dynamically balanced tree to be proposed. So the binary search tree with balance condition, in which the subtrees of each node can differ by at most 1 in their height. Okay, so this is a major factor. How to balance the AVL tree here? Using 1, 0 and -1 balance factor. So we have to balance the tree. Okay, so what is the formula of balance tree? Is height of binary search tree or node equal to, means we are calculating the balance factor here. So height of left subtree minus height of right subtree. So these are the balance factor we have to calculate. So again, I'll revise is very important point here. There is for AVL tree, it required the balance factor. The balance factor formula is, when the tree will be the balance, there is a formula, that is height of left subtree minus height of the right subtree. Okay, so the definition of balance tree, that is the depth equal to big of log n, the take big of log n time for searching, insertion and deletion. So every node must have left and right subtree the same height. Okay, so we'll see here, the subtree of each node can differ by at most 1 in their height. Okay, then every subtree is an AVL tree. Fine. So the AVL tree there will be just we have to check how we are going to uh, check the balance factor of each and every tree. So whether it is AVL tree, so each, when we say S, means each left subtree has height 1 greater than each right subtree. Okay, so we'll see this point properly. So height of the node, the height of the leaf is 1, the height of null pointer is 0. So how we are going to calculate it, we'll see one example here. Okay, now just see here in this example. So why this tree is not evil tree and these are the evil trees? So what is the difference in that, we're going to see here. Okay, just concentrate here. This is what, let's say I want to check the balance factor, so I'm writing here BF. Okay, this is the shortcut of balance factor equal to, so I need to check balance factor of each and every node. So we are considering 10 here. Okay, so 10, what is the height of balance height of this node, that is 1 and 2. Okay, so we have to minus height of left subtree minus height of right side subtree, means 2 minus 1, that is 1. Okay, so we have to check balance factor of each and every node. Again, this node, height of 5 means height of left subtree, that is 1. Okay, height of left subtree, that is what, 1 here, means the if we are considering the height of 5 node, so the 5 node height will be 1 minus 0. So this is actually we are considering this is 1 minus 0, that is 1, and this is leaf node, height of left subtree minus height of right subtree, that is 0 minus 0 is 0. What about the balance factor of 20 node? Again, there is don't have any left and right side, that's why balance factor is again 0 here. So that's why the balance factor should be, 0, 1 and minus 1. So what is the balance factor? 1, 0 and minus 1. These are the balance factor. Instead of that, different values are given. Let's say 2 minus 2 means tree is unbalanced. So if you are talking about second tree, so 2 is having uh, 2 childs, the node is the one height of left subtree, that is 1 here. If you're calculating the balance factor of 2, that in you can easily understand that height of left subtree, that is 1 minus height of right subtree, that is 3. 1 minus 1 equal to 0, means again it is balanced because the balance factor should be 1, 0 minus 1. If you are talking about 1, then again it is a leaf node, that's why it is 0, and this is again leaf node, that's why it is 0. So according to that, we can say that this first and third tree is a evil tree. And why it crossed? Because if you are taking the checking the balance factor of this tree, let's say we are talking about the 10 nodes, so check the balance factor. So balance factor will be height of left subtree minus height of right subtree. So just check here, that is what elements are 1, 2, 3. 3 minus 2 equal to what? 3 minus 2, that is, if you are considering the value is 1. Okay, now it's balanced. But what about 5? Just given here, the 5 is given in pink color, means it's imbalanced. So check the height of 5, balance factor of 5 here. That is, if I am writing here balance factor of 5, that is 1, 2. 2 minus 0, that is because it doesn't have any right subtree. So 2 minus 0, that is 2, means this tree is imbalanced. So this AVL tree is imbalanced because the balance factor is 0 here. Sorry, 2 here. So I hope you're even clear now. That's why this is a not a AVL tree. So basically we have seen the major important part here. That is what is meant by AVL tree, how we are going to calculate it. It's a height balance tree, and firstly it's height balance tree, and how we are going to calculate the balance factor. There is a formula, height of left subtree minus height of right subtree, and the balance factor will be 0, 1 and minus 1. So this is very important part regarding AVL tree, that is 0, then 1 and then minus 1. These are the balance factor. So first you should know what exactly the AVL tree is. I hope everyone clear the point, basic points of AVL tree. Now in next video, we'll see how the AVL tree is created. Thank you.